Okay, this next story, well, it will probably make you feel old. The first iPhone was released 11 years ago today. It was a lot bigger, heavier, look at that, and obviously slower than what we're used to today. But it really set the stage for the smartphone industry, and it didn't take long for things to progress. On June 9th of the following year, the second iPhone was announced, called the iPhone 3G. I remember that. The original iPhone is now considered obsolete in Apple stores and even vintage. I feel like the time for things to be considered vintage is shrinking.
Yeah, 100%.
Yeah. Here's something else to chew on. Steve Wozniak tested his first prototype for the Apple computer back in 1975.
Wow. That's so interesting. I remember when the first iPhone came out, looking at it now and looking the change, like this is the latest one compared to the first one. The first one was like a brick.
Yes.
Like it's like you're carrying a brick in your pocket, and it's like rounded in the back, and it was, you know, looking at it now was so slow compared to how fast they've become.
And there were so many things that couldn't do that we can now do, I thought that the most interesting reaction was those competitors out there who didn't see the potential in this.
Yes, that's so true.
There were a lot of people who had a big market share before they were called smartphones, and they were not worried. They said people like their keyboards and people like this and people like that, and then sure enough, everything went the way of the iPhone.
It's true. There's this one story for one of the CEOs of the biggest competitors. They opened the back of the iPhone, and they were shocked to see what was inside it. It's basically like a mini computer compacted into such a small device, and it was like, oh my goodness, we totally missed this.
Yeah.
So, well, I still love my iPhone.
You're fairly new to the iPhone.
Yeah, I did a switch over.